anything can be grand if done on a large enough scale. Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm part of the class of 2025 and I've been at ISNS for 12 years. I got offers from Mount Allison, UBC, McGill, University of Toronto, Hong Kong U, HKUST, and CUHK. And my plan personally is to go to CUHK and hopefully I'm going to study in their biomedical science program. I think the ISNS community overall is very supportive and overall quite kind. Because of that, I feel like I've become a lot more tolerant and open-minded to other people and other cultures, which I think I wouldn't have been as much if I was at a different school. Especially ISNS encourages a lot of exposure to different cultures. We have different events and stuff. One particularly memorable moment for me would be last year's trip to Seoul. Since I'm part of MUN and basically we get to go to a conference in Seoul, and it was a really memorable moment for me because not just because of the conference but also because of the experience overall. The conference, I was able to meet a lot of new people and practice my public speaking and research and all those kind of skills. And then outside of that conference, I also got to spend a lot of time with my friends in Seoul, and it was really rewarding. And another experience I'd say I'd have would be, I think the personal project was also a really fun experience for me. I made a game. It was fun and I learned a new skill, and I know it was also really fun to see what everyone else decided to make on their own, and I think that was also really fun. I think IB as a curriculum is quite rigorous, and so I think it helped me develop skills that I wouldn't necessarily develop elsewhere. I think I improve overall my critical thinking and overall my own self-management. I feel like IB as a curriculum, there's a lot of expectations that come with it. You kind of just have to learn and adapt and work through it, and I think that alone kind of taught me to be a bit more independent and manageful of myself and my own responsibilities. And I think that was really useful skills that I developed in my time here. I think the teachers here they managed to stay professional but also managed to develop a good relationship with the students. I never feel scared to ask questions or reach out to them after school or after classes whenever I don't understand a concept. I think that they managed to strike a good balance between being strict and professional while also being able to form a good connection and bond with the students to the point that overall the students can succeed really well in their classes.
Why this story was important to do for CAS?
We mainly chose doing a comic over anything else because of kind of combine our interests, because I like art, I think you like writing. The overall process is quite fun because we're both quite creative people, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess that's probably why we chose to do a CAS project that's so focused on creativity, collaboration, and all that stuff.
I can totally see that. I feel like you've grown a lot in confidence over the years. You have a way of grounding me. I just also really admire your work ethic. I feel like every time I sit next to you, I'm just automatically more productive.
What about that time you kept playing Cookie Run in ISNS?
We don't talk about that.
I'm proud to be part of the class of 2025. Go Phoenix!